Hello, I am going to make a crown, a princess crown, and this is how I do it. So first we need to know how long or how large we're gonna do the crown. This crown is gonna be on top of a 6-inch cake. And a 6-inch cake is around 18 inches in circumference. So I'm thinking if I do 14, you'd think I would know of all the crowns I've already made. If I do 14, and this is on a 6-inch cake here, that's a little bit big. I need to save room for flowers, so I don't know, 12? Let's try 12. 12. That's probably good. I don't think I want to go much smaller than 12. Okay, so we're gonna make it 12 inches in circumference. So I need to roll out my fondant longer than this and then cut out the crown. So I have my templates here. I just grabbed this off of Pinterest, but I found it a bit too short. So I just edited it and I widened it. So it's gonna be a little taller of a crown. Sometimes I use this cutter, but I just felt like doing something different. I'm also gonna need something to form the crown around so it can harden. I just gotta find something that's the right circumference, and this actually is pretty much exactly 12. It's just an ice cream container from Wild Willie's. All right, my fondant is rolled out. This is fondant mixed with some Tylose so that it will harden. And I didn't use a all white color. I think there's a bubble here. I didn't use white because I'm going to make this gold afterwards, and it's easier to get a nice gold when you're using fondant that is, some people use yellow, but I find that a bit too yellow. I like more of a champagne-y gold, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the gold to look too yellow because then it looks kind of fake. But so using like a brownish sort of tone, taupe, I don't know. That's what I do. So now I'm going to trace this template. And then I'm gonna just make the lines a little bit darker so that I can see them a little easier. I'm gonna take I have this stainless steel cutter. It's really, really useful when you need to make a nice straight long line. I have a big one like this, and I also have a shorter one. And I'm gonna cut all the way across. Wrap this fondant up. Then I want to decide how long I want it. So you said about 12, so the middle part should be with the apex. So I want to cut it about here. 1, 2. I'm just wrapping up the extra fondant because it'll start to dry out pretty quickly, especially because I added the Tylose. Okay, Then I'm going to try cutting this a little bit with this first. Okay, so this is going to be our crown. I'm just smoothing out the edges because it doesn't cut super smoothly. I'm just making sure my peaks are nice and my points are nice and smooth. Okay, that's not bad. Now I have some wax paper on here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of shortening to this so that the crown sticks to it. And then once the crown is dry enough to hold its shape, I'll take it off of this container and I will let it continue to dry upright. Gonna let it fall down to the bottom. Okay. All right, that's on there pretty securely. There's a seam, but it doesn't matter because that's gonna just be at the back. So we're gonna let this dry. I have a dehydrator, so I can let it dry till it's pretty firm, and then I can pop it in my dehydrator to finish drying. But if you don't have a dehydrator, you'd want to make this pretty far in advance, probably a few days at least, to give it time to dry. There you go.